Welcome everyone, it's Racer here. We're going to do a quick review of some sim racing stuff that we have had for a little bit and let you know what we what we think of it. And we're talking about, obviously in the description, the Hound gloves and shoes. So we have had these for a little bit, and we've got to use them some, and generally don't have, you know, overall they're not bad, but for the most part they have a huge detraction for me that makes me just not want to use them, and it's something they should address, and I think it's been addressed by other sim equipment YouTubers like Random Call Sign, and it's pretty much the only one I can really think of. Maybe there was another one, but Hound makes these gloves. They make several different kinds of them. They make a quick fit, I think, and different patterns. But the biggest problem I have with them is that it's not that they don't fit. They generally fit okay. I'm a large hand in just about every glove I wear, and that's what these are. These are large. Large size, so they fit pretty good, actually. I don't mind the fit at all. Build quality is pretty good too. I mean, they're actually really nicely made gloves. The biggest problem that I have with them is this palm, this printing on the palm, which serves no discernible issue, no purpose. I really don't see any reason to have it on there. Yes, they are touch sensitive, so you can use your cell phone and that sort of stuff, but this print is really, it's really stiff and really aggressive. So what I found, I have two McLaren rims. One is brand new, which I've used it just to make sure it works, but this is my original one, and this is a V2. And it fits good. I mean, the feel is pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of slop here in the thumb, so when you're switching stuff, it doesn't, you know, you can feel it if you're right on top of it, but you know, for the most part. But because of that aggressive stiff print, it really chews up the grip. And I have used other gloves, and so yeah, some of that wear is from those, but when you add this aggressive texture to a grip that might have already started to show its age, it just accelerates that. So again, that's why I don't use these, because I won't use them on this one, and I won't use them on that one, because I don't want to accelerate the wear. The gloves that I've primarily used are these mechanics, and these are called the Covert, and they are really thin. I mean, these are mechanics gloves, so I've got, you know, a lot of people, you know, thumb their nose at them, but these are the Covert version. They're very thin. I think they're 0.05 millimeter or 0.5 millimeter or whatever. Very perforated, nice material on the back. I have used snot out of these gloves. They're coming apart, and they don't smell very good, but I keep using them because they work great, and I highly recommend these. There's other ones out there that are very similar. Sparco makes a mechanic glove that a lot of people use. I know a couple of friends that have them, and they really like them. And I'll probably get a pair of those if I don't get another pair of these, because I think they've changed these. I've had these for years, and I still use them. So again, mechanic Covert gloves, the thin ones. So again, that's what I've been using. But back to Hound, for the price, they're kind of expensive. They get a little bit past these mechanics, and the Sparcos are right on that same price point, and you'll have to wait to get them if you live in America. They're gonna come from Britain. And yeah, so again, thumbs down to these, only because of the print on the palm. So again, if you like that look, they should just stop printing this on there, because it's just bad. It's bad. It serves no purpose. I don't think any other glove has this kind of goofy print on it. It looks cool, but serves no purpose. Again, I'm off that. So on to the shoes. The shoes are pretty useful. I mean, they do serve a purpose. My biggest issue when I'm simming, is the heel, and on the base plate for your pedals. You know, your heel is going to sit and rest for a long period of time, and you want to try to alleviate that. The shoes overall fit really snug. Feel is pretty good. They're not so delicate that you can't walk around if you're done and you want to go run to the bathroom or run outside. Essentially, these are water shoes. That's what these are. They have a sole, an interior sole that you can take out. One of the other things that I don't understand is this strap that goes over the top. I guess they want to try to make sure that it gets snug on your foot. Again, I think these are a European 43, maybe. Can't remember now. I think it says it on the sole somewhere. Possibly it does. I can't remember. But I'm like a 9.5 or so. So the fit is snug. Again, I'm not walking around in them. The strap is the biggest problem because it pushes down on your metacarpals, or the long bones on the top of your foot, and the tendons that run on top of those. So, I mean, if you're picking up on your foot, you know, that tendon, you know, it gets tension and you're pushing down on it. So I tend to, when I wear these a long time, I end up getting those tendons get sore, and I noticed it the next day. So again, overall, it'd probably be better just getting a pair of water shoes, or just wearing socks. I typically wear socks or nothing. I try to wear these if I'm going to do a long race. I'll wear these just for the heel. I'm just goofing around on Gran Turismo. I don't really care, but if I'm doing ACC, you know, that it's a lot of focus, and the races tend to be longer. So again, these, I had to wait for these to show up. They were on back order to be manufactured. Again, they're probably coming from China. It's just sort of print and some other things. They are a little chewed up. I have worn them a little bit, so that's that. So Hound, it's a good company. They have a lot of people that back them. I'm sure I'll get a lot of hate for you know, poo-pooing all over them. But again, for most people who do sim racing, of course, they're trying to get, you know, trying to work through a budget, save a few pennies here and there. You could better spend your money somewhere else, just getting a pair of water shoes off of Amazon, getting a different style of gloves. Again, I recommend these mechanics, or I'm going to try the Sparkos. Maybe I'll like those. But as far as they go right now, it wasn't a lot of money. I think I paid about 60 bucks, or maybe close to 70 bucks to get them here. I had to wait. I waited quite a while to get them, and I was pretty excited to get them. And then when I got the gloves, as soon as I got them on, I'm like, this palm is terrible. And again, there's not a lot of wear them. I actually tried to peel some of this stuff off to see if I could make them, you know, could use them a lot, because again, these gloves are torn up and they kind of stink. But again, I just don't use them. So maybe I'll use them for if I ever go karting or some kind of driving. Maybe I'll use them. But yeah, that's what I have. And then if you like the video, maybe you want to comment, or you have your experience with Hound. Again, it's a good company. I did email them a while back mentioning my dislike of these palms, and never got any kind of feedback back. So again, if you have an order, they'll respond to you fairly quickly. But if you have a review, or you have a comment or a concern after purchase, your mileage may vary. So again, that's it. So again, thanks everybody. Y'all have a great day.